student, in today's class I'll discuss with you adjoint of a matrix, the matrix of order n. We can find the adjoint of that matrix if it is a square matrix. So what is the adjoint? I'm writing here. Adjoint of a square matrix. If it is not square, then we cannot find the adjoint of that matrix first of all. So if it is a adjoint of a matrix, so better I should write here adjoint of a matrix only, because non-square matrix adjoint is not possible. So adjoint of a matrix is basically, we can say, transpose of the cofactors. Means in matrix, if you will find from the transpose of the cofactors of a matrix, then it is called adjoint of a matrix. Means indirectly it is saying that a matrix, if it is suppose Aij, order is suppose n by n. If you want to find out the adjoint A, then we can find Aij n by n transpose. Here Aij is, we can say, cofactors of a matrix consists by a matrix prepared by the cofactors of a matrix by the cofactor of matrix A. So what is Aij? In the previous lecture also we have discussed, there we had find cofactors of a determinant. So here it is in the matrix. So if we will find the cofactors and if we will transpose them, then we get the adjoint of a matrix. Now see, with the help of some simple example we can understand it more better. Like if I am taking the matrix of order 2, if it is suppose these are the terms A11, A12, A21, A22, order is 2 by 2, so it is a square matrix. So if you will find the cofactors, so means we will find A11, cofactor of A11, so it will be A22. You can calculate as per the rule. Cofactor A12 you will find, then it is minus A21, then A21 you will find, then it is minus A12, then you will find A22, A22 means you will find it is A11. So in this way, if you will write then, if you will prepare a matrix of the cofactors, then you can write this matrix is what we can say, matrix Aij. This is the matrix Aij, which is equal to what? If you will find them, here it is A22, here it is minus A21, here it is minus A12 and A11. See again, what I have done? Each element's cofactor I have find as per the rule. So it will be positive, this will come negative from here. So how to find the cofactors? First row I will hide, first column I will hide, then the remaining element it will come. Same procedure I had applied for all the elements, and this is it. Matrix I have prepared by the cofactors of the matrix A. If I will find adjoint of this, so I can write now ABJ of matrix A if I will find the transpose of this, means this R1 I will convert into C1, R2 I will convert into C2. So it will be A22 minus A21 and minus A12 and A11. See now student, what happens? These elements I have interchanged. These elements I have interchanged, and the sign of these elements I have changed into opposite sign. If it is positive then negative, if it comes negative then positive. So indirectly we have developed a shortcut method for finding the adjoint of a 2 by 2 matrix. Example, numerical example. Now see, it is very simple. If it is 2, 3, 4, 5, we want to find adjoint of this in shortcut. We can write adjoint A is, so these two we will interchange. It is 5, this is 2, and these two elements sign will opposite, we will change. It is minus 3 and this is minus 4. So this is the shortcut method of finding the adjoint of a 2 by 2 matrix. So easiest way. Mathematically we can calculate like this. Means this method is not applicable for a matrix of order 3. So that is why it is only for 2 by 2 matrix. So this is the method called shortcut method for finding the adjoint of a matrix of order 2. Let us see one more example here. If it is given a matrix A, if it is suppose minus 2, minus 1 and 2, minus 5, what is the adjoint of this? So we can find the adjoint, we can find the cofactors of each element and a matrix of the transpose of the cofactors. Here I should write a matrix of the transpose of the cofactors is called adjoint of matrix A. This is also the definition which we have developed from here, and short and sweet definition is. So now we want to find out, we can easily calculate by the shortcut method. But if suppose we are not calculating by shortcut method, then what? We will have to find the cofactors, like what is A11. So A11 you will write, it is A11 is minus 5. A12 you will write, A12 it is 1 only, or what? It is 2, minus 2. And what is A21? A21 it is 1, and what is A22? A22 it is minus 2. See now, and if you will write a transpose of this element, so first of all you will write that in the form of a matrix. These are the matrix of the cofactors: minus 5, minus 2, 1, minus 2. These are the elements, and now I will transpose these elements. So I will get adjoint A is what? This row I will convert into C1. So minus 5, minus 2. This I will convert into C2. 1, minus 2. See now what happens? These two terms interchange, and the sign of these two terms change into opposite sign. So it is absolutely correct, adjoint of the matrix A. But what about if it is a matrix of order 3? If it is a matrix of order 3, then you will have to go step by and you will have to find out the cofactors of each element and find out the transpose of that. See now, I'll take one example of a matrix which is of order 3. So this is I am taking here 1, 2, minus 1, 2, 1, 2 and minus 1, 2. Suppose a matrix I have taken, I want to find out the cofactors of this. I want to find out the adjoint. So what is that adjoint? See now, I will find first of all what is cofactors A11. One by one I am quickly finding. See now, you can calculate as per the rule. I am doing this. So I will find the cofactors. It is now 2 into 1. It comes positive here. So I will not write anything. I am doing some shortcut method I am using here. 2 into 1 it is 2. And minus as per rule. And this is also minus 2. So it becomes 4. What is A12? Second column, first row. It is minus. It comes in the formula. 2 to the 4. Here it comes 4. Then minus as per rule. And minus 1 into 2. It is minus 2. So it becomes 6. So it is minus 6. What is A13? This I will eliminate now. This first row and third column. So it comes positive. So I will not write here negative sign. 2 into minus 1. It is minus 2. And minus as per rule. And minus 1 into 1. It is minus 1. So we can write like this. It is minus 1 into minus 1. It is 1 only. So minus 2 and plus 1. It is minus 1. Then similarly we will calculate what is A21. A21 it comes negative in the beginning. So this is now second row, first column I will shift. I will hide like this. So remaining elements you will multiply 2 to the 4. It is 4. And minus 1 into minus 1 it is 1 only. So we can write here 3. So this is minus 3. What is A22? It is positive. So we will write here like this. I will hide second row, second column. It is 2 into 1, 2. And minus as per rule. Minus 1 into minus 1 is 1. So we can write here it is 1. And what is the value of A23? This also we can write. It is negative as per rule. So 2, 3 means these two we will hide. Minus 1 into 1. It is minus 1. And minus as per rule. Minus 1 into 2. It is minus 2. So we can see here it is minus 1 plus 2. So it is plus 1, and because of this minus it is minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1, it is minus 1. And now what is remaining? Third row, A31. It is positive as per rule. So third row, first column, 2 to the 4. 4 minus 1. So it is equal to 4 plus 1, which is 5. What is A32? This you will hide. 2 1 2. Here it is negative as per rule. So 2 1 2 and minus 2. So we can see here now it is 2 plus 2. So minus 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 4 it is. And what is the last? A33. A33 you will calculate now. This is like here 1 1 1 and 2 to the 4. So 1 minus 4, it is minus 4. So these are the cofactors. So matrix of cofactors we can write. Cofactors of A we can write. These are like 4, minus 6, minus 1 and minus 3, 1 and minus 1. Then it is 5, minus 4 minus 3. If you will find the transpose of this, then you will see that you will get the adjoint here, adjoint of matrix A, because it is by the transpose we are finding. So we can say it is equal to adjoint A, and it will be like 4 minus 6 minus 1 minus 3 1 minus 1 and 5 minus 4 and minus 3. So student, this is the procedure of finding the adjoint of a matrix, of a square matrix. So adjoint, why we are finding? Because we know. So see, before that I want to tell you, we had learned in a chain. First, I told you what is the minus, then then we have learned cofactors, then we have learned adjoint, and from adjoint I discuss with you what is called inverse. So ultimately we will have to reach here. We have to learn how to find out the inverse of a matrix. So that is why we have learned what is minus, what is cofactors, what is adjoint, and then we will come on inverse. See now in the sequence, like adjoint is following some of the properties. These results are very, very important. You will have to keep these results in your mind. So I am writing here. Properties of adjoint of a matrix we can discuss. Number 1, if we have a null matrix, suppose matrix A is matrix O, we can say n by n, then adjoint of this is also, we can say adjoint of matrix O is also matrix O, null matrix. At the same time, if we are having a identity matrix I, which is Ij, so it is also of order n. It may be of order 2 by 2, of order 3 by 3. Then we know that adjoint of I is also I. There is one more property which is very, very important, like A into adjoint A is equal to adjoint A into A is equal to determinant A into I. This you will have to verify also in some of the question. He may ask sometimes question based on this property. If there is a matrix A, and if you will find the adjoint of that matrix, if both you will multiply, it will be definitely equal to the adjoint A into A and equal to the determinant of A into I. So this property is very, very important. I should write here. Very important result. You will have to verify some of the question. Then see one more, like what is the determinant of adjoint A? If you want to find a determinant of adjoint A, this is determinant of A raised to n minus 1. This is also very important result. Many times I have seen question based on this in the board exams. And of adjoint A, then this is, we can say, determinant of A is to n minus 1. See student, this result I will discuss with you in detail, last one. So before that, I want to tell you these four results. These are the four properties, we can say, very important result we must know, because question based on these two generally asked in the board exams. So what is the determinant of adjoint A? Here one more thing I want to write, like determinant AB. If you will write, it is determinant A into determinant B. Means it does not follow the reversal law. Determinant AB is equal to determinant A into determinant B. So in this lecture till here only. In next lecture I will discuss with you some of the proof of the properties and application of these. Thank you.